There's no place like YouTube. There's no place like YouTube. There's no place like YouTube. Welcome to FilmStrip. In 1939, The Wizard of Oz dazzled audiences.
On its way to flopping and being forgotten until the golden age of repressed homosexuality in the late 1950s. Disney released a follow-up, The Return to Oz, in 1985, but it sucked. So now that no one remembers it, they're trying again with Oz, the Great and Powerful.
When was the last time your knowledge of Oz got a girl to take her clothes off? Question 1. In order to play the role of Oscar Diggs, James Franco spent the 2 weeks prior to filming learning how to do what? Something tells me James is naturally good at this. He learned to do that when he convinced people to see Your Highness. Magic tricks. Working with well-known magician Lance Burton, Franco learned the classic tricks that creepy guys use to not get laid, such as dub tricks, pulling hidden objects from hats, and being sexually ambiguous. I have a feeling we're not in YouTube anymore.
Why don't you put on these ruby slippers and head down that yellow brick road there?
Question 2. Before Dorothy had ruby slippers, what was her key to getting back to Kansas? No, but if you like long stories about walking places and rings, check out our Hobbit episode here. Kinda ruins the whole poppy field scene now, doesn't it? That's right, silver shoes.
In the novel, Dorothy receives silver shoes from the dead witch. It was MGM head Louis B. Mayer's idea to bedazzle them ruby.
Question 3. Back in the Depression, work was hard to come by, especially for a little person. What were the Munchkin actors paid for their roles? They're Munchkins, not leprechauns. Who do you think they were? Lindsay Lohan? You're right, they reportedly earned $50 to $100 a week.
In comparison, the dog playing Toto, a female terrier named, wait for it, Terry, received $125 per week. So I guess the Munchkins drew the short end of the stick. At least they cast real dwarves, though.
Unlike Snow White and the Huntsman.
I'll get you, my pretty, and all your clothes, too.
Question 4. In Oz the Great and Powerful, there's a treasure chest full of gold coins, featuring the yellow brick road on one side, whose face is on the other side of the coins. That bitch already got her money and a band named after her. Wrong. Everyone knows that women's faces aren't allowed on coins. Frank L. Baum, the face of the author whose imagination spawned the land where every color exists except black people, was printed on each of the 5,000 coins, which, despite being props, will still hold their value better than the US dollar. That's it. I got you, you old witch. I saw Wicked, trust me, she's fine. Last question. For the production design of Oz, the Great and Powerful, In what unexpected place did Greens coordinator Dan Galuli find elements of the dark forest? 9. That's the Black Forest, you schnitzel. No, but did you know in North Korea, Detroit suburbs? Really?
Though creepy, it's not nearly as terrifying as other things in Detroit.
How do I get home now?
You've always had the power. Click your heels 3 times and wish for it.
Couldn't you have told me that when you gave me the ruby slippers?
Sorry about that.
Forget it, I gotta go. Make sure you subscribe to Cinefix, and I'll see you next time. There's no place like YouTube.